Ashley and Jeff, can I have more vocals? Just all three of us up.
Yep. Cool. Coolio. Oh no, you're good.
That was good. That organ's really, really out there.
She's really in there.
Really doing her thing.
Jeff wants us to go from the last bridge and chorus.
Cool. The last bridge and chorus. So the last bridge into the chorus? Yeah. Jeff needs another bridge and chorus. Be upon you in 1,000 generations in your for you, he's for you, he's for you, he's for you.
So sorry, Jeff.
Cool, we good?
Yep. Otherwise.
Did you guys hear me when I asked if I could get more vocals? Yeah, just a little bit more. Thank you so much.
We should do that.
You're right, thank you. All right, so Pastor, you can scoot your chair back and tilt it towards the center.
You can put your chair right here, maybe a foot away from Pastor Joey. Right there, it's good. And then we can just follow suit, Robin, facing forward. Awesome. And then in a little bit, Pastor Joey, why don't you face them a little bit more? And we can scoot a little bit to your right, each of you, about 2 inches. Oh, you all right? Yeah. All right. Our guys are going to get the green mic. So I'll hand that to you first. Girls will get the...
Without their mask on. If not, it's okay. Thanks for making it. Yeah, really, we're glad to. Let's introduce. Let's be friends.
Sure, yeah, guys. My name's Ismail. I attend Port Richmond here. Been coming here for, I believe coming up on 4 years. Yep. My wife and I live in the West Philadelphia area. We have an 18-month-old.
If I could, real quick, this is a great opportunity to practice with the microphones and for us to sound check as well.
Got it.
Why don't you grab that mic? We're going to be in order right in the center of the microphone at the bottom and at the top, and then keep it as close to your chin as possible.
Check, check.
Just keep going as you were.
Cool. My wife and I, we have an 18-month-old son. His name's Jace. My wife and I have been married for coming up on 4 years, next month in September. I work out in Ardmore. I work at the Apple Store. I've been there for almost 9 years. Yep.
My name is Clarkson Payne. I have been coming to the block for a little over a year and a half now. I'm originally from North Carolina, but I moved here 2 summers ago, and I'm actually in the process of moving to Center City, Philadelphia. Currently, moving boxes throughout the week. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah. So I actually work an hour away in Wilmington or Delaware. So, yeah. I don't want to talk too many details about that. It's boring. So. Raleigh. Yeah, Raleigh.
Oh, my name is Beatrice, and I attend the Northeast. I am originally from Florida, and I have been attending for almost 3 years this September.
Hi, I'm Robin. I attend Center City. I've been at Center City for approximately 2 years. I lead the UPS team there. And I live in Jersey. I'm an occupational therapist in home health care. And is there anything else? Am I holding it close enough? Yeah? So what do I, right there? Okay.
Okay, guys.
Okay. What do you want us to do?
Feeling good? Feeling ready?
Cool.
Okay.
Got it.
The best
questions before I do. I have some friends, some fellow family members with me. And let's talk a little bit. All of these guys got adopted last year at our last adoption ceremony, so I'll kind of just talk about that and kind of rehash some of our experience a little bit, give you a little insight on what maybe some of this experience might be. So I'd love to just ask you guys some questions. What location do you attend? And maybe kind of how, if there's something interesting, how you started to attend. Tell me in your story. You don't have to say that second part, but just be like, my wife dragged me here. You know what I mean? So I don't want to call names, so to speak, on that part, because then it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So I think, you can just start over that side, and you guys can just start here, or go second here. So whoever has the mic, just start, hand it. Does that make sense? Sure. So, guys first. Guys, could just go, well, should we do ladies first? Sure, probably should. We'll go ladies first, guys second.
Do you want responses from everyone?
Yeah, on this one, absolutely. When I start asking the questions, I'll just pick and choose,
Okay.
But then I want it to be a little bit organic and natural. So if you feel like, you wanted to tag on to something somebody said, feel free to do that, okay?
So if we want to, what's the best way to then access the mic?
Maybe just get the attention of the person next to you. Just say, hey, yeah, something like that. So let's try the transition in the beginning, okay? Let's try this. So, hey, I want to welcome everybody. My name is Joey. Have the privilege of being the lead pastor here at the Block Church. So glad you're with us on this very special evening, and have some friends with me, some fellow family members, all of which got adopted last year. So before I speak and share, I just wanted to have a fun little conversation about their experience being a part of the Block Church, and maybe hopefully will encourage you as you listen. So guys, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What's your name? How you started coming to the Block Church? And yeah, go for it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Beatrice. I started coming to the Block Church actually when I did a Google search, and I just moved up here from Florida, and we were looking for a new church. So I Googled it, and it came up, and I started attending Port Richmond, and now I attend the Northeast location.
Great.
Hey, everyone. My name's Robin. I attend the Center.
No, we're laughing because he was like ladies first, and then he was like, I'm gonna.
I thought it was like a read what the mics go.
Yeah.
Oh, like in every other. Yeah.
We can do that. You liked it that way, or should we just go?
Whatever. I thought it'd be smooth, but like I don't have a preference. I just want
You're right, though. You're right. It should go you next, then she hands you the mic. Yeah, so I think you're right. So she just finished, right? She just finished. Clarkson, take it away.
Hi guys, my name is Clarkson Payne. I attend the Center City location. I started coming to the block about 1.5 years ago. My girlfriend and I were new to the area and searching for a church. We actually heard about the block through a childhood friend of Giselle's, actually Kat. One of her friends knew Kat Kuros, and she was raving about the block and said we had to come try it out, and she was right. Once we came our first Sunday, that was it. We started, coming every Sunday since.
So while he's talking, you should just hand the mic, yeah.
Hey, everyone. My name's Robin. I attend the Center City location, and my niece Marissa invited me to the Block Church when we were out shopping one day in Philadelphia, and I said yes, and I never stopped attending since then.
Great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ismail, and I attend the Port Richmond location. I started attending the Port Richmond location once. My wife was invited by a girlfriend of hers, a mutual friend of ours, Rashawn, invited us to attend Port Richmond, and we've been attending ever since. It's been almost 4 years since we've been coming to the block.
That's great. Guys, I feel so privileged that you're a part of our church and our church family. I want to sit here and have this conversation and tell the people out there why this is important. So I'd love to ask you some questions. For instance, why? Why did you decide to make the Block Church your home? And so let me ask you guys this now off the mic. Who feels really strongly about that? Anybody? Why?
Yeah, I can answer that.
You want to go? You want to answer that one? You want to answer that? Okay, let's leave that to these two, unless you feel super passionate about that. All right, so let's do that. So I'll ask you, why did you start coming? Now keep your answers concise and full of meat, because there's a lot of, but you know what I'm saying? Don't, no extra fluff, so to speak, if that makes sense. We want to just make sure we get through stuff. So I'll ask you, why did you decide to make the Block Church your home? Then I'll come back and I'll say, I'll say, tell me a little bit about your adoption experience, okay? So then you guys can answer that. You feel good about that? You feel happy about that? And then how has God transformed your life and those close to you since being a part of the Block Church? Who wanted to answer that? You had a great one. I can't remember what you mentioned. He hasn't answered. How about you? Do you have one?
Repeat the question for me, Pastor Joe.
How has God transformed your life and those close to you since being a part of the Block Church? It's okay if you don't have something elaborate. That's okay. Features?
Is this the community question?
It's not. This one is.
I have one for the community.
That's okay. All right, we'll go back to that then. So why don't you guys handle that? So we'll stay with you guys on the next. Okay. What was the most challenging element of commitment, at least at first? Attending more than you miss, serving consistently, connecting via groups, inviting, giving faithfully, any of those. Anyone feel passionate about answering? I know Clarkson wanted to bow out of that question. That's fine.
I can answer that.
You want to answer that one?
I can answer it.
You don't have to.
No, it's not my issue was connecting because I didn't want to join a block church, and then I actually
And then you were glad to do it.
Yeah.
That's great. I think that's a really good segue. You start that question off, and then I'll come to you, okay? All right. How has your church served you during COVID or during these unique social moments? You're talking. Did you have anything specific in that moment?
I can, but if we want to keep it concise, I can bow out.
If you feel passionate about that, we totally can, okay? So just with Clarkson right there, after he's done, just be like, hey, I want to speak to that.
Okay.
If you don't, okay?
Yep.
Be organic. We can be relaxed. We can have fun. Let's skip the last question for sake of time. Your favorite sermon, event, or experience with TVC? I think we can live without that. Let's finish with why should someone else get adopted? Anyone feel really passionate about that?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
But if other people who haven't really.
No, everybody's talking, so I feel good. You wanna hit that, Clarkson?
I'll be a part of it. I'll
Okay. Let's leave that open-ended. If everyone can answer that question if they want, okay? All right? All right, we feel pretty good. How's it feel? All right, so let's practice our opening transition, and then we'll be done, okay? All right? Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. We're just so grateful. Welcome again to our adoption ceremony. This is a special night, and I'm really thrilled to have some family members with me. All of these individuals were adopted last year at our last adoption ceremony, and they've been kind enough to answer some questions and go get their temperature checked and go through all the whole deal so that we could be up here together. And so thrilled for you to be encouraged by them before I speak. So welcome by, guys. Why don't we say who we are and what location we're part of, maybe even how we started to come to the Block Church.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Beatrice, and I started coming through to the Block Church after I did a Google search for churches that I could become part of after moving here from Florida. I have been attending for about 3 years. I started at Port Richmond, but now I attend the Northeast location.
Great.
Hi, everyone. My name is Clarkson Payne. I attend the Center City location. My girlfriend Giselle and I started coming to the Block about 1.5 years ago. We were new to the area at the time, searching around for a church home, and actually, learned through one of her childhood friends, who was actually friends with Cat Heroes, that the Block was just an amazing place to be, an amazing church. So we gave it a shot, and it's been our church home ever since.
Clarkson, real quick, I think just for the sake of time, say all that, but just say, hey, heard from a childhood friend that it was an amazing place. Just keep it moving. I want to make sure we get to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So any of that little stuff that's feels unnecessary, I'm glad you're prepared. I'm just saying, just to keep it moving, we can get through all of it.
Hey everyone, my name's Robin. I attend the Center City location, and my niece Marissa invited me to the Block Church, and I have never stopped attending since then.
Great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ismail, and I attend the Port Richmond location. And I've been attending the church with my wife for about 4 years, but pretty much 3 years consistently.
Great. Great, guys. Thank you again. And I'd love to know maybe why some of you decided to make the Block Church your home. You've been coming consistent, a part of it. Any reason that just kind of you felt like the Lord said, this is it?
The reason why I decided to make the Block Church my home church is because we visited several churches before actually visiting the Block, and every time we just walked out and it was like we were just another number and no one really greeted us. I think one time we went to the welcome table and we waited there and no one said anything to us. But on our second visit here at the Block Church, it was actually Pastor Joey who introduced himself to us and introduced us to Pastor Grace, got us plugged in, got us signed up for different serving teams.
I remember.
So it was a great opportunity to see like what it's like to be part of a church where you're just not another number, just walking in and out of the door and no one notices you.
I literally remember that day as you were saying that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I just freaked them out because I'm like, here, walk to the table. Let's sign up for a group. Hey, let's get you on a team. Hey, can you pray? Can you talk? You know, whatever. I remember that day. That's pretty funny. Okay.
Yeah, and similarly, I fell in love with the Block Church. My wife and I, we originally were visiting different churches and we were looking for a church home. And when we moved into our house, we finally visited and saw the Block Church, and we just fell in love immediately with the diversity. There's just such an assortment of people here in age, in ethnicity, and it's just so incredibly important to me to have my church reflect the way that I believe and feel that the world should look.
It's great. It's great. Thank you for sharing that, guys. Tell me a little bit. You guys got adopted last year, right? So what was that experience like? Obviously, it's different this year. People are at home, all right? Hopefully, they're paying attention. Children are not climbing all over their faces. Even if they are, let them know. What was your experience like?
Yeah, so I just remember just celebrating with collectively was just an amazing experience. And then also just being prayed over. It was just a moment I'll never forget, just that praying over my life and God's movement in my life as I was becoming a part